Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan, and if you love Bethesda and you're not subscribed to this channel, why not? That's all I talk about, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Throughout my life, there have been times that I was completely and totally addicted to a game. I mean, I've lost sleep, I've canceled plans, and I've even shunned my friends just to play a little more. Just one more level. Just one more hour. I don't have time to eat, I'm playing. If you've ever said anything like that, then you too just might have been addicted. It takes a very special game to make us feel and act this way. I have loved many games in my life, but only a few have truly been addictive. Today we're going to talk about 7 games that I was totally and completely addicted to. Now these games may not be your taste and some may completely surprise you. Be sure to leave a comment which games have been your biggest addiction. With all that said, let's jump right in. This first one is going to show my age. Don't judge, no old man jokes. Activision released Pitfall for the Atari, ColecoVision, Commodore 64, and Intellivision. That's what I had, the Intellivision. Yep, while everyone else was playing their Atari, the system that became a classic that everyone has heard about, I was playing an Intellivision. Check out those controllers with no joysticks, just a big circle for your thumb. I wonder why that didn't catch on. But Pitfall was awesome.
Just last night, I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall Harry, surrounded by giant scorpions and man-eating crocodiles.
Well, Harry and I just grabbed the van, swung through the trees, and over the tar pits and found the jungle treasure. It was really neat.
If you haven't met Pitfall Harry, you're missing the year's most incredible video game adventure. Pitfall for the Atari 2600 and Intellivision.
Since I met Pitfall Harry, no other man will do.
Pitfall, designed by David Crane for Activision.
I still remember Christmas morning when I was 11 years old. Again, no old man jokes. There under the Christmas tree was 2 new games, Major League Baseball and Pitfall. My brother got the baseball, and Pitfall was for me, and my addiction began. I didn't even want to stop for Christmas dinner. Turkey and dressing? Who has time for that? I'm busy swimming over tar pits, jumping on alligators, and battling snakes. I was hooked, and only my bedtime and school could get in the way. Don't parents and teachers know that games are more important than sleep and school? Just kidding, but sometimes it feels that way. For the next game, we skip ahead to 1995. I had graduated from the Intellivision, and I was playing my Sega. I had also graduated from school, if anyone cares. I still remember getting my 32-bit upgrade for my Sega. Oh, the days of bit counts. You guys today just don't know what you're missing. The first game I got on my 32-bit upgrade was the game Doom. I had never had a game addict me like this one did. Oh, how many nights I would play until the sun came up. And I would think, oh, it's morning already? Oh well, I have more demons to kill. My addiction to Doom kept going and going and going, and then Doom 2 came out, and my addiction started all over again. Could anything break this addiction of battling demon hordes and searching for hidden doors and treasure? Yep, Doom 3 came along. That was enough to get me away from Doom, at least for a little while. Number 3 on our list might surprise you a little. I had gone from playing on my Intellivision and Sega to a shiny new computer, and I had discovered top-down world-building games, and none hooked me more than the 2001 hit Empire Earth. You started in the Stone Age with just a few people, but with hard work and a lot of time, I could build and advance my empire into something Napoleon and Alexander the Great would be jealous of. But I had graduated from bedtime and homework to marriage and a real job, and I found out that these things were taking up my game time. I don't have time to mow the yard. My empire is being attacked. I have to build more watchtowers. But somehow my boss and my wife didn't fully understand. The number 4 game in our list was the very reason that I bought a PS3, and I still remember the very first time I saw the 2006 racing game, MotorStorm. I was shopping with my wife, me and my son. We were bored to tears when we saw it. It was the store demo of the game MotorStorm. That looks interesting. Honestly, I just needed to pass some time as my wife finished her shopping. My son and I must have stood there for an hour playing that game, but it only felt like a few minutes. We didn't want to leave, but we began instead to try to talk my wife into buying a PS3. Come on, honey, MotorStorm comes with the console. Like that was going to help the argument. Later, we would go on to buy the steering wheel and pedals that went along with it, and our addiction grew. Every spare moment we were racing. Then came MotorStorm Pacific Rift, and we could now race each other. Oh, how many epic races me and my son had. Just one more, Dad. Uh-oh, now I've passed my addiction along to my son. Okay, son, just a couple more races. We now come to number 5 on our list, and with this one, I'm going to cheat just a little. I'm going to talk about 2 games, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. They are just 2 years apart, Fallout 3 being released in 2008 and Fallout New Vegas in 2010. And even though they have different developers, they are very, very similar. Now, no fighting about which one is better. We love all Fallouts at this channel. I was actually slow to the party with Fallout 3. When I bought it, it was already a greatest hit with the PS3, and the Game of the Year edition had already come out from Bethesda. I knew nothing about Fallout or even Bethesda at this point in my life. Wow, how much I had missed. I remember being in total awe when I first left Vault 101 and entered the Capital Wasteland. I was hooked, and every ghoul and super mutant just hooked me more and more. I wasn't even finished with Fallout 3 when Fallout New Vegas was released. Wow, my Fallout addiction took up a lot of my life. It was Fallout day and night for me. Every spare moment was spent traveling the waste. I thought Fallout 3 was great. Then I headed for New Vegas and stumbled upon the Kings. I remember telling everyone, Elvis is in Fallout! Elvis is in Fallout! Could life get any better? That was probably the birth of the King Fanboy. The KingFanMan. Number 6 on our list was a Christmas present I received in 2011. I had watched every commercial for the game Skyrim all fall and winter long. I couldn't wait to try it. Fallout with swords and magic, I thought. But oh, I got so much more. It was Christmas Day, and my son and I took the plastic off of the Skyrim box, and I was already dreaming about slaying dragons. We put the game in the console, and off we went, starting the greatest adventure a video game had ever brought us. I remember us being totally overwhelmed after leaving Helgen. Where do I go? What do I do? Anything you want to do, Dad, my son said, and how right he was. I would love to explain how deep my addiction went with this game, but any comparison I could make would not do it justice. There were things to do and discover around every corner. My son would tell me, Dad, I became a werewolf today. Now, not many parents would be excited by their child becoming a werewolf, but I was, and I wanted for him to show me how I could become one. My addiction to Skyrim lasted for years. Then we found out about mods. Oh, this is the coolest thing ever. We had to buy a copy for both of our computers just so that we could replace the dragons with Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah! The final game on our list was released in 2015, and surprise, surprise, it's another Bethesda game, Fallout 4. To say that I had been eagerly waiting for the next Fallout would be like saying Arizona is a little hot in the summertime. Now, some don't speak very highly about Fallout 4 because it changed this or it didn't have that. All I can say is I loved it from day one, and I'm still addicted to it and playing it today. For what it may lack, it completely makes up for. With better weapon play and customization, followers with a much deeper backstory, yes, even the settlement building. I have spent hours and hours making my settlements just right, down to the smallest detail. I eagerly waited for and played every DLC. I've tried thousands of mods, and I'm still finding new things to do and discover in the Boston wasteland. That completes our list of the 7 games that I've totally and completely been addicted to. Oh, but what a great addiction they were. And you know, I'm always waiting and longing for the next game to be so good, so engrossing, that I let the other things of life fade and my focus is on one more achievement, one more free moment to play my new addiction. I'm so very glad you shared these memories with me. Be sure and tell me in the comments what games you have been addicted to. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and I always love and appreciate new subscribers.
This is Pitfall, the smash hit video game by Activision that everybody wants for the Atari video computer system, with scorpions, tar pits, and rolling logs, with underground passages and cobra rattlers, with swamps, hungry crocodiles, and lots more. Don't miss Pitfall, the smash hit that everybody wants. Get it before they're all gone. Pitfall, designed by David Crane. Don't miss it.
I am the KingFanMan. See you next time.